Milk! Ugh! It's what Ian Rush drinks. Ian Rush? Yeah, and he said if I didn't drink lots of milk, when I grow up, I'm going to be good enough to play for Accrington Stanley. I know I should drink milk, because it'll help me grow up big.
And when all my work is done, will you love me just for my body?
It's gonna give me a lot of what I need for strong bones, beautiful skin, and a healthy body. Before you know it, I'll be turning the heads of your friends.
What girl's gonna go for me with a body like this?
Hang in there, Tom. I'm you 2 years from now, because you're drinking milk and working out.
Well, I'm not changing so far.
Milk's at work inside you.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, if the sight of yourself at 18 doesn't convince you, Tom, listen to your senior year girlfriend.
Hi, Tom. I'm waiting.
As cool and as clean as a breath of fresh air. That's Snow Fresh Filter Cool. Your mouth feels your throat refreshed.
Virginia Slims for women only. Tailored for the feminine hand. Slimmer than the fat cigarettes men smoke, with flavor women like.
Why don't
mellow,
you switch
mild
from
Virginia
hot
flavor.
to the Snow Fresh coolness of cool.
Now, baby, you've come a long, long way.
Snow Fresh coolness of cool.
These social engineers, people fervently zealous about how they feel that their view of the way the world ought to be is the way it ought to be, they create controversy. They create headlines because they say outrageous things. Well, that's a great way to get into the media.
Tobacco and alcohol actually pay to help support the transportation system.
It's going to cost the people of San Francisco and the whole area $250,000 a year, which they're going to have to make up out of tax.
$250,000. That's the contribution of beer and tobacco advertising?
Well, alcohol and tobacco advertising.
Let's get the Tobacco Institute aware, and let's develop censorship arguments oriented to this specific organization.
The censorship argument is not just a smoker's argument.
Right,
By any means. It's everybody's argument, or everybody who believes in the First Amendment.
I feel like the meat and dairy industry is going to go the same way, and people will be looking at advertisements for meat and dairy in the same way we view those cigarette smoking ads now.
Slowly they're going to say that meat and dairy and really we're going to say that alcohol as well. I mean, we're going to see those, they're going to have to label these foods as dangerous as they are. And then things will change. You know, when I was in training, you know, when we walked out of a surgery, all the doctors took the cigarettes out of their scrub pocket and lit one up right outside of the operating room. I'm so glad. Right outside. I mean, we didn't leave the hospital then. Yeah, it was amazing. And I would, you know, be choking. Like, I gotta leave. I could not handle that.
That is crazy.
Big Dairy is really behind the headlines that milk is good for you. There's a lot of revolving doors. So people from the Dairy Council work for the government and go back to work for the Dairy Council, and it's kind of a mess.
Milk, it does a body good.
point, you start asking the question, are farmers making milk just so they can sell it to some government program?
Many of us can assume that we are these radical activists, but we don't know how to reflect on the food that we put in our own bodies. We don't realize the extent to which we are implicated in the whole process of capitalism by participating uncritically in the food politics offered us by the great corporations.
Connection between milk and colonialism. Milk is a Northern European obsession that has been imposed on other parts of the world. Many populations outside Europe and North America have high levels of lactose intolerance in adulthood. Dr. Johanna Zetterstrom-Sharp said the assumption that milk was a key part of the human diet may be understood as a white supremacist one.
Literally, I'm burning this, and it's not melting.
How can we not only discover more compassionate relations with human beings, but how can we develop compassionate relations with the other creatures with whom we share this planet?